welcome back to another episode of Beginner to Advanced Card Magic, or Card Moves, technically. Not Magic, because we're not teaching Magic yet. We're just teaching basic moves. So, today is for shuffles. The two basic shuffles.
That everyone needs to need. No.
The Pharaoh, which Ethan's going to teach you, and then I'm going to teach you the Riffle Shuffle. So we're going to start out with the Riffle Shuffle. This is the trick that you see, or not the trick, this is the shuffle that you see everyone do. Looks like that, right? And then you can also transition into a bridge.
There's also there's also a few variations which we'll teach you guys.
So we're going to just show you the most basic one today. So what you want to do is I riffle down with my thumb, just like this on this one, until I'm about half the deck. I'll pick up that half packet, and then I transition them. So like this, where I have two fingers on top, my middle of my ring. On the top, my two pointers on the side, my pinkies on the other side, and then my thumbs on the bottom. And then I move the pointer finger from here to here, right? And then I put it down on a surface. It's easier on a surface, but you can do it in the air. And then you just slowly release cards one after the other until they're all about equally distributed into the deck.
And so here's the one thing we'll say real quick. The Riffle Shuffle is more convenient for a table setting. The Pharaoh is more convenient for a street setting. So because the Pharaoh, you don't need a table. The Riffle Shuffle, if you're a beginner, you will need a table because cards are going to fall.
So also with the Riffle Shuffle, so after you get your riffle done and you have it like that, and you square it up just like this, I'm actually going to show you kind of like another move that goes with it, which is called the bridge. When I do it, I grip just like this, and you kind of pull in, so it makes this bridge-looking structure, and then you just kind of release all the cards. That was pretty bad, but here, Ethan can show you, actually, right now. So, it's a quick way to transition into a fully shuffled deck, and it's more elaborate than just pushing them in. So, it also draws a little bit more of a crowd, I would say, just because it looks a lot flashier.
You will actually be surprised as how many people me and Andrew have run into saying they know how to do the bridge and they know how to do the Riffle Shuffle. We'll test them, and they actually don't know how to do the bridge. Riffle Shuffle is pretty standard. Everyone really knows how to do a Riffle Shuffle, but the bridge is a lot harder than it looks. So like we've said in every past episode, practice in a mirror because that's how you're going to get the best Riffle Shuffle.
And I would actually look at some other tutorials for the bridge, because that's not really what we're doing today. We're mostly just doing shuffles. So if you want to go check out some other channels, I think Chris Ramsey has a bridge tutorial, I'm pretty sure. If not, just look up bridge card tutorial, and you should find a lot of stuff. So let's get right into our Pharaoh Shuffle.
Alright guys, so the Pharaoh Shuffle is very standard, easier than it looks, I promise. So basically what we're going to do is you can do one of two things. Most of the time I usually just use my thumb to kind of eyeball half the deck. But you can also do the riffle thing that Andrew was doing for the Riffle Shuffle, which is about riffle off half the deck and just pick up. This is going to be your bait. This is going to be your grip, at least for when you start. You want to put your pointer finger on top and then your three fingers on the side, like kind of a reverse gambler's grip. And your thumb's going to go on this side, and then this is going to be with your pointer finger, your middle finger, and your pointer finger on top, and then your middle finger and ring finger on the side, thumb on the opposite side, and your pinky pointing towards you. And then you're going to bring this middle finger down, your pointer finger down, and then you're going to line the deck on the corner. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but like it's going to look like this when you are starting. And what I do is I usually kind of go into the deck, and this will allow the cards to interweave themselves, which is basically what's happening. And it's going to happen very quickly, so be prepared for cards to fall when you're learning. This is what it looks like. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the more flashy bridge because the Pharaoh is very, very cool to learn and very cool to watch because you can even ask me and Andrew. At school, we do the Pharaoh a lot. And usually people are pretty impressed because they can't do it, and even though they'll try. So once you have this position, here I'll do it again one more time. What I always like to do also is tap the two decks together like this, and this will kind of even them out, and then you're going to once again start from the corner, and work your way towards the middle of the deck, and they will interweave themselves. I know it looks harder than it is, but they interweave themselves naturally. It's just a card thing. And then once you have the pharaoh, like the bridge that you learned already or that you started to learn, you can do it with 2 hands. But what I usually will do is a one-handed bridge, which is where you're gonna put your all 4 fingers on top and your thumb on the bottom, and then I like to blend my hand up, and this just allows the cards to they move up naturally with gravity, and they won't fall as often. But if you're a beginner, I wouldn't recommend you do the one-handed bridge, and you need pretty big hands to do the one-handed bridge.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And actually, let's give you a sneak peek. Next episode, we're actually going to show you guys how to do the thumb fan. So, if you want to show them, just like that. So it's a really good way, like we said in our previous episode on how to do the spread. It's really convenient, so I suggest you guys go check it out.
Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this 3rd episode of Beginner to Advanced Card Magic. We will see you guys in the next episode, so stay tuned, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!